father, Devki and Vasudeva. You worship me and perform austerity for thousands of years. And your purpose is to have me as a child, and I have promised that you will appear 3 times as my mother and father. You have done that. This is the last one. And after this, you go back to Godhead. We have not seen a child who speaks like this, only Krishna. So his appearance is mysterious. His activities are mysterious. Everything is very, very mysterious and wonderful. So Kunti Devi is saying, you are so bewildering. In everything that you do, it's so bewildering. The bewilderment of Krishna's activities are for non-devotees, not devotees. Devotees have full understanding about Krishna because they are in compact of love with Krishna. Therefore, Krishna reveals himself. Nana Maharaj, Maria Yashoda, and all the Brajavasis are very, very, very happy to celebrate the activities of Krishna. So, he is the supreme presence of Godhead, as Kunti Devi is saying here. You are the soul of the universe. How can the soul of the universe be a thief? What does this mean? The activities of Krishna is so powerful, so purifying, that people take pleasure in hearing his activities every day. Therefore, it is recorded. Krishna's activities are recorded in the scripture by pure devotees. Yesterday, Sukadeva Goswami and other pure devotees, they take pleasure in narrating this person because they are very transcendental. And by hearing these activities, one becomes purified. Krishna is walking. Every day he takes the cows to the forest, every day without fail. Even when Maria Yashoda told Krishna, there are many people who can do this job. So you don't have to go to the forest. So Krishna said, my dear mother, you have to give me permission to go and tend the cows. If you don't go, I'm going to go. If you don't like it, I'm going to go. Better you give me permission to go, or I will go anyway. And Mother Yashoda have no alternative than to give Krishna the permission to go. In the name of God, Krishna is speaking. In the name of God, he himself is the supreme person of God. But he is saying, in the name of God, I must go to the forest. I will go to the forest to tend to the cows. Nanda Maharaj has 900,000 cows. And out of the 900,000 cows, 7 are very extraordinary cows. These cows, they have also special grass which they eat, not just the grass, special grass. The meat they produce has the aroma of the grass they eat. And these cows are like sapphire, glossy, dark blue and glossy. And because Krishna was taking this milk from childhood, Krishna became black, Shama Sundar. His cowherd boys, friends. One day they gathered in the forest and Krishna was coming and they were laughing. Krishna was embarrassed. Imagine you are coming to a group and everyone was just laughing. So Krishna was embarrassed. What is happening? Krishna, the cowherd boy said, it is you. So what did I do? The cowherd boy says, see, listen. Look at your color. You don't look like your parents. So we are doubting if Nanda Maharaj is your father. Are you sure? Krishna started to cry. Is not bewildering? The Supreme Personality of God was crying. Who like to be called, how do you call a child that has no distinct father, non-father? How do you call that child? Bastard. so Krishna, you are a bastard. You don't have a father. We are not sure that Nanda Maharaj is your father. A child should resemble the parent. So in no way you look like your parent. So we are doubting. So Krishna started crying. He was crying. The Supreme Personality of God was crying. That people are doubting his personality. Try to understand. The Mayavadis does not accept Krishna to have a form. Krishna didn't cry. It was not a concern for Krishna. Krishna has no form, he has no sense, he has no hand, he has no limbs, he has no sense. So Krishna didn't cry. But the cowherd boys were doubting Krishna, and Krishna was crying seriously. And he went to his mother. Seeing Lord Krishna crying, Mother Yashoda was also surprised. What happened? What happened? Because Krishna had never cried when he was fighting with Mustika Chandora. Krishna never cried when fighting with Kamsa. He never cried when he was fighting with Agasura, Bakasura, Tunabhartasura, Keshyasura. Krishna never cried. Only 2 times Krishna is crying. When Yashoda took a cane to beat Krishna, Krishna cried. And also now Krishna is crying. So Mother was surprised. What is happening? What is happening? Krishna said, you see, all my cowherd boyfriends are laughing at me. And they said, I don't resemble you and my father. So are you really my parent? Huh? Are you really my parent? Mother Yashoda said, you are my son. And Nanda Maharaj is your father. Then why I don't look like my father? Why am I like this? So Mother Yashoda said, don't worry, I will tell you the history. See here, father, see this special cows? Padmaganda cows. I was using this milk for your pregnancy. This is what I was eating. This is what I was doing every day. And because, see, what is the color of the cows? That is how you are black. Yes. We are really your parents. Krishna said to say, then he went with pride. Yes, I got it. And what do you get? Nanda Maharaj, my father. How? So Krishna narrated the story. My mother was drinking a special milk from special cows who are very black. That is how I became. Jai. Isn't it bewildering? Krishna's activities are very bewildering. Not only Krishna is crying, not only that Krishna is stealing, but Krishna never one day steal money. Krishna was taking only not butter. Krishna was taking what we call srikan. It is what Krishna was taking, not butter. It's not butter, it's called yogurt. It is not yogurt. It is srikan. That's what Krishna is taking. Yes. Srikan, it is, you don't need to chew it. You just put it in the mouth. It will just go down. So whenever Swami use the word samyuktam, easily swallowable, very easy to swallow, so sweet. And not only that, but the Yashoda used her heart to prepare it. It was not just the srikhand. She used her heart to prepare it. Because she used her heart to prepare it all the time, her mind was fixed on Narayan, who is her own child. Her mind was 100% fixed. Today I am going to prepare the butter in such a way that when my son will eat it, he will never steal again, because when I give the meal to the maid to cook, to boil, because they are workers, they are paid workers, they don't do it properly. Sometimes the milk is burnt, and because of that it is not tasty. Therefore today I want to show my child the love I have for him. So today the maid will not boil it. I want to boil it myself, and then I will offer it to Narayan. Narayan will be very happy, and he will give my child a long life. And when my child take it, he will also stop stealing. This is the mood Mother Yashoda used in cooking for her son, the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. This is what Krishna is taking. That you take bread, Krishna never took bread. He appeared by his own accord. Krishna appeared by his own accord, his own sweet will. Aja Atma. Aja Atma. This is Lord Krishna. I am unborn. I appeared by my sweet will, not by any force. That is Krishna. It's Aja. It's unborn. He appeared by his own sweet will. And that is what we saw in his activities. How and where did Krishna appear? Krishna appeared in the prison house. It's not bewildering? He appeared not in a maternity home, not in a house, not in other place. In the prison house, Krishna appeared. How can the Supreme Personality of God appear? Who can imprison Krishna? Kamsa is a demon. How can he do that? But that is where Krishna appeared. Why Krishna appeared there? Because that is where the devotees are. Where devotees are is not prison. Where devotees are is Vaikuntha. Anywhere Krishna's devotees are, Krishna's holy name are being chanted, that is where Krishna is. So Krishna did not appear in the prison house. He appeared in the association of the devotees, because that is where he can be properly treated as he wants, as he likes. Only devotees can give Krishna the pleasure he wants. No one can satisfy Lord Krishna by any means. Lord Krishna is controlled by pure love for him. And only the devotees have this ability, have this quality. So Krishna appeared there. Externally, Krishna appeared in the prison house, but internally, Krishna appeared where his devotees are. So, activities of Krishna externally contradictory, bewildering to non-devotees. But devotees take pleasure in these activities because it's very, very purifying. Although you are the vital force and unborn, you yourself descend amongst animals. Animals are in the mode of ignorance. So Krishna appearing as a fish, as a boa, as a tree, as a lion, as a horse. Krishna did not come under the control of the mode of nature. He is outside the mode of nature, completely transcendental, beyond material nature. He is the master of the mood of nature. That is Krishna's position, and that is his position eternally. Among the men like Ramchandra, Krishna, sages, like yesterday, Apotis we mentioned, but in all his incarnations, in Krishna's position remains the same, eternal maintainer of all living entities, eternal protector of all living entities, and eternal friend of all living entities. That is Krishna's position, and he came to exhibit this.
And throughout the scriptures, we see many instances where even devotees like Narada Muni, like Brahma, they were bewildered by the activity of the Krishna. And even in present day, sometimes when we read these pastimes,
that office and the guy is not there. The office.
Sometimes when we read these pastimes, we ourselves become bewildered. So how do we, as practicing devotees, how do we protect ourselves, or how do we overcome?
Krishna activities bewildering, and even the great sages are bewildered. So how can we devotees understand this? We can understand and also be free from bewilderment by becoming pure devotees. When devotees like Narada Muni get bewildered, that is a special thing. It's different from we conditioned souls who are bewildered out of ignorance. They are all pure devotees get bewildered by Krishna's special arrangement to teach us a lesson, which is different from conditioned soul. Conditioned soul is ignorance. We are bewildered because our senses are not pure. So if we want to be free, then we should hear these bewildering activities of Krishna to become pure and be free from that bewilderment.
Any other question, please? Okay, since no one is asking, me, I will ask you. I have a particular person in mind. Because I was watching the road for over 4 hours, waiting for this person to come. Yes, he didn't come. And when I introduced him, I said it's Brain Boss, Mobile Library. So my punishment for Prabhu's late coming is that they have to stand up and in 60 seconds summarize this class. Tell us the essence of this discussion.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone in the material world is under the influence of the modes of material nature, so they are bewildered. But Krishna is transcendental and he is above the modes of material nature. So he never gets bewildered. But his activities are so nectarian, captivating, that devotees enjoy it. For those who are not devotees, they become bewildered. So if you don't want to be bewildered in the material world, become a devotee. Hare Krishna.
So was my introduction of Prabhu correct when I said it's a mobile library? Brain Boss. Correct? So now I'm not angry again. I'm very happy now. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gurudev, for the wonderful lecture. Let us appreciate Gurudev by 3 times chanting Hare Krishna. Hare